This program is designed to provide general information with regards to the subject matters covered. This information is given with the understanding that neither the hosts, guests, sponsors, or station are engaged in rendering any specific and personal, medical, financial, legal, counseling, professional service, or any advice. You should seek the services of competent professionals before applying or trying any suggested ideas.
Hi, welcome to the Sound of Gold. This is our 16th episode in our season. And if you've been here before, you know, and welcome back. And if you're new, the Sound of Gold is based on, or the focus is on music. It's on music, musicians, music venues, music teachers, and music schools. I'm not only a radio host, but I'm also a music teacher. And it's so important for me as a teacher, it's so important that my students, that I work with my students at their level where they're at. And, I've had my training. I've played since I was 5, and not to give my age away, but I've been playing over 45 years, and I still take lessons. And not only do I still take lessons, I surround myself with other teachers, with other professionals that play music and that are motivated to learn. Being a musician, being a music teacher, there's never an ending to learning. There's never an ending to I've learned it all and I can just move on to something else. There's always something more to grow on. Now, with that being said, a lot of people don't know that there is this great foundation called the Music Teachers National Association. It is a music teachers association throughout the nation, and in every state there is a chapter of this umbrella we call Music Teachers National Association, otherwise known as MTNA. And I am honored to be a chair on the MTNA in Palm Beach County, and it is a privilege to have the opportunity to invite the president of Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association here with me today, Dr. Barbara Salani. And please help me give her a warm welcome. I know we're on radio and some of you on television watching this, but please let's welcome Dr. Salani. There's so much she has to share with us about the Music Teachers National Association.
Hi, hello. Thank you so much, Lisa, for inviting me. I'm very happy to be in this program and to have the opportunity to talk about our association, because Lisa and I both belong to the Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association. And what we do is really remarkable. By the way, as you were talking about the Music Teacher National Association, it really matters. It was founded in 1876, and today it supports thousands of teachers nationwide through training, networking, conventions, competitions, and ethics standards. So it's very important that we are proud to be part of this national association, MTNA, yes. Exactly. And by the way, I have to say that if parents want to find a teacher, you can go to the MTNA's directory, but also our Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association has a website that features a membership directory with teachers grouped by cities so that you can find where a teacher that lives nearby. And besides that, the MTNA has also published a code of ethics that provides licensing for affiliate-sponsored events. And this is a backbone for professional music teaching in the United States, and it connects us trains us and raises standards. Okay, so I'm really glad to be part of this MTNA, but also we have the Florida State Music Teachers Association.
Yes.
Serves nearly 800 teachers across 23 local associations and offers conferences, competitions, non-competitive evaluations, and certifications. So this is very interesting and important to be part of all of this association. And our small association was active since 1942. And
Wow.
yes, and it is an established affiliate of the Florida State Music Teachers Association and, of course, of the Music Teachers National Association. And so if you want to find out more about our organization, you can go online to pbcmta.org for your local programs, scholarships, and also to find a teacher if you want to learn about membership, and for teachers to join us. Also, it's important that you go to our website. And we have our doors open always for you, okay? So if you want to make music with us, we are always open to do many activities. And by the way, we recently hosted the Halloween musical at Richter Hall in Palm Beach Atlantic University on Sunday, November 2nd. And it was a full house, wonderful student performances in costumes. They were so cute. And a big thank you to our families and faculty who made it successful. And to our chair, of course, Lisa Eva Gold, for her professional help in organizing such a successful event. What do you remember about that event, Lisa?
Oh, it was so fun. It was a lot of work went into behind the scenes, as you know. And we had 19 performers. I think all under 12 years of age, but we had 19 performers and all different songs were chosen. The families were there to support the kids, and it went very smoothly. It was just, it was so much fun. And I know the kids really appreciated the opportunity. And I don't know if I hope they'll look back, because they played on a grand piano, a grand Steinway. They didn't just play on a tinker box, standard upright piano. They played on a grand Steinway. And I mean, even in my lifetime, I haven't had that many opportunities to play in a grand Steinway. So it was a treat for them to play on that. And it's so nice. The MTNA is like a family. Like each county has a chapter, and we have our meetings, and we have our connections, and we have our conversations. And it's not only the chapters within our communities, within our cities or towns, but on the website, we have webinars. On the website, we have Zoom classes. It's like ongoing education for teachers. And I love that, because it teaches me different ways of looking at how to teach. And then it helps me be a better teacher for my students, or even, allows maybe discounts to buy books for our students. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization. Dr. Salani, I want to step aside from the MTNA just for a moment. I absolutely love you. You have such wonderful energy, and share with our listeners, because for me, I started playing when I was 5. I've played on and off my whole life. I've been teaching over 19 years. Tell us a little bit about you as a person, as a musician. Where did your life begin with music, and how did it bring you to MTNA?
Well, I was born in Venezuela, and my life started there. My music, training started at the conservatory at Juan Manuel Olivares, and I had a great teacher. She was Gertie Haas. And this teacher showed me, the love for music. I really loved music, and I loved how she taught me. So I was, when I was a little girl, I always thought I would like to be like her. That was my inspiration. So after I graduated from that conservatory, I went to Philadelphia and I got my bachelor's degree with Susan Starr at
Okay.
Philadelphia University of the Arts. And after that, I moved to Italy, where I lived for many years and where I had my career. I did a master's there and with Rosanna Bottai, and I also started performing all over Italy and also in many parts of Europe. And then one of my sons wanted to come to the United States, so I decided to come here. But I did never finish learning because I wanted to do another master's.
Yes.
And after that, I started a PhD, and I completed my PhD in comparative studies at Florida Atlantic University in musicology and also Italian language, culture, and literature. So that's my background, but my music has never abandoned me. I always have been teaching for many years, and I still teach because that gives me so much joy to see how the kids grow. Teaching is also a method of studying. You have to teach them how to practice, and you have to teach them that kind of practicing is not only helpful for your music, but also for your whole academic life. So it's very important to let them know that that method that you're teaching them for music is going to be helpful also for all other subjects. So that's why I'm really thrilled to be able to be a teacher, not of music in particular, because it really I just see the kids how they are happy when they have the opportunity to perform. Like you were saying there with the Halloween musical, but now I'm going to talk about the other opportunities that we have coming up with our association. Can I tell? Can I speak
Before we go there, I want to make a mention to our listeners and our viewers. You said such an important phrase, practice. In our day and age, here and now, I think from your studies, from my studies, because I have a classical background, we were not taught how to practice. We were taught the lesson and to play the lesson as the lesson, like, almost repeat itself. So growing up, we taught ourselves to practice. So now as teachers, we show up and we say, this is how it is good to practice so that you learn it. And it's so important. And like you said, you use that practice, whether it's piano or other areas of your life. It's almost problem solving. Look at it, how you break it down, and look at it how you can work with it and understand it. Because when we understand, then it just comes easier.
Yes, exactly. And that kind of method you can apply to other things, like memorizing is very important for us pianists when we have to perform. The same thing, you have to memorize some mathematical calculus or whatever. It's easy if you are trained to do that. Okay, it's easy because your brain is used to it, and and all the other things that are good. I mean, music really develops many skills that we have to train ourselves, but it's also a very good training for our brain. So at every age, even, when we get to a certain point, it's always good to have music as a friend, because music will never abandon you and it will help you keep young.
I've said this before, I think in a previous show. My oldest student is 95. Wow. 95. I go see her every other week and we have piano lessons, and she plays well. And it's just, there's no age. You can play at any age. You can take lessons at any age. Before we get into I know music, Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association, we have so much going on. before we get to that, one more question is, how did you come across, I love that you're our president. How did you come across the MTNA and take that step up?
Well, when I came from Italy and I arrived here in Boca Raton, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anyone that could, help me to understand how to do this. I was teaching there, but it's not the same as here. I was
Yes.
teaching and bringing my students to the conservatory for their level exams and to competitions. And so I came here and I said, okay, I would like to have students. I would like to have friends and teachers. So one of the things that I did, the first thing I did was to look online, and I found the Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association. And at that time, I contacted them, and Rhonda Danielson was the first one who helped me integrate into this music world. She explained to me many things, so I became immediately a member, and she was the one who helped me understand also how to do exams to my students, because first of all, I started with one and then two and then three. I had very little students, but at the same time, I wanted them to do what I was doing before in Italy. So I wanted them to get ready for exams and to get their certificates. And it's very important to have a goal, like, why am I practicing? I have to know this piece by memory by that date. So all those things, if you have like a system and you have like a method and you have a goal, it's easier for you as a teacher to have them respect. It's like school, right? They have to do exams, and by that date, they have to know what, it's important for them to memorize this sonatina or the other two-part invention, whatever they are studying. So it's important. It was very important for me just to connect with other teachers, to know around here what was, what were the things that really matter. And then I decided to do a master's program at Florida Atlantic University in piano. And I was a student of Dr. Irina Kaufman. And with her pedagogy lessons, she also recommended to participate in other associations besides the Music Teachers Association. So that's why I started late, let's say, in my age, but I found a beautiful world here in the United States, and all the community of teachers and students is very compact, and it's very it's a huge one. But if you know all these teachers, we become old friends, and we help each other, and we want to do good for the kids, right? So that's why it's so important to have these board meetings and to try to to flourish opportunities for them, so that they succeed and they feel good about performing, and also to participate in many activities like the ones we are planning in December.
Yes, we have the music. So I have another question, but go ahead, please share with us what we have coming up. I know, but our listeners don't. What we have coming up for the Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association.
Yes, so we have the Music Zone, as you were telling us. It's going to happen on Saturdays and Sunday, December 6th and 7th, 2025. And it's going to be at the Wellington Green Mall. And it's going to be to benefit the hospice of Palm Beach County, the music therapy, especially for the children. And here, the students share the music to give back. I mean, this is important because we're raising funds to give back for the music therapy for our other children that are not as lucky. And every performance helps fund healing through music, which is very important as well. Yes, you know that the power of music healing is such a wonderful power, and we want to share this, let's say, this skill and this art also with those who are less fortunate than us. And after that, we have a Judge Musical on Sunday, February 1st, 2026, at Palm Beach Atlantic University. This is going to be like a competitive event where we have at 4 p.m. younger students up to age 11, and at 6 p.m. students that are about 12 years old. And after the judges will choose up to 4 outstanding students for the annual honors recital. Yes.
And then, I remember being a judge a few years ago, but tell our audience, because they don't know, what does it mean to be honored? Do they receive a certification? What kind of acknowledgement do they receive?
Well, yes, they do receive a certification, and they also have the opportunity to play again in the honors recital. So this is happening later in May 3rd. It's going to happen at the Holy Spirit Lutheran Church in Juno Beach. Yes, and this and not only the Judge Musical winners, but also we have another very important competition, which is the scholarship competition, and it's going to happen on April 19th at Palm Beach Atlantic University, again in the Rinker Hall. So both winners of both events will be playing at the honors recital on Sunday, May 3rd in Juno Beach. Yeah.
Going back to, because the next upcoming event is the Music-thon at Wellington Mall. So our listeners, if you're in Florida, Wellington Mall, what time on December 6th and 7th would our listeners come to sit and watch in or make donations?
Okay, so on Saturday and Sunday, if they come around 11 or something like that, yeah, we should have already teachers with their studios, yes, displaying all their students playing music, for Christmas music, as well as classical or jazz. Yes. They're inviting not only pianists. We are going to have a nice baby grand piano in front of Macy's, but also we are inviting other instruments like strings or flutes, or singers. Why not? We are inviting all musicians to to participate in this.
So for our listeners, if they want to sign up for that, what is the best way for them to sign up for that Music-thon for December 6th and 7th? And listeners, you don't have to be there both days. You can choose a day that you can be there.
So if you are a teacher and you want to participate, please, I will be the chair of this event. So write an email to me. My email is barbarasalani22@gmail.com. You can find all the information in our website. It's bbcmta.org. So you can go and find out all the information and write to me, and I will tell you what are the spots that are still available for this event. Yes.
Okay, good. And yes, and that's coming up. And then usually how long does it go to? If it starts at 11, is it a 4-hour?
No, we go until 6 p.m. So it's the whole day practically. Now it starts at 10. It can start even before that. But for the moment, I don't have teachers that have registered at that time yet. We have more like from 11 to 5 or 6 on Saturday. And Sunday also. We have 2 days. So, and it's going to be so nice for the community because, that's what we do during Christmas and, holidays. We go to the mall and having all these young musicians play Christmas music and, and then sharing the music and for, to benefit this important cause is going to be really great.
And so for our listeners, this is not just for our students. If you're a musician and you want to be a part of this event, like Dr. Salani says, go to pbcmta.org
Mhm.
to sign up. And, you are being part of not only our event, but you're benefiting the hospice for the children.
Yes.
Music is healing. I know a lot of musicians out there that are listening right now. Mark your calendars and look us up online and sign up. We would love to have you participate. The more you give, the more. I believe in karma, so everything you do comes back to you. So as a musician, we play from our heart. So especially
Exactly.
Christmas time, right?
Exactly.
The time
Exactly.
of giving.
Let's have
Um,
it.
it's a
Yes.
beautiful time to share your gift with everyone.
Exactly. And I would like also to say how important is the Student Day. The Student Day is another event where it's a non-competitive milestone day. This is a performance plus a written and oral theory, and it's evaluation. So the judges will give comments to the performances and will give the levels, so the certificate. So the kids well, okay, so I did the fifth level. I'm going to play the pieces, and then I'm going to do the let's say the oral and theoretical part, the written test, and then you get the certificate. Sometimes you get the medals if you get honors, and that's
Yeah.
another important step for their growth, so that they can see that year by year they are achieving a higher levels, and that's very important. And our chair for the student day is Jamie Lober Baker. And she's
Okay.
also, yes, she's also going to chair the teachers showcase. That's very important. We're going to host this at Bob's Pianos and Organs. And that's important. That's another opportunity for teachers and students to go and perform at the
Yeah.
teachers showcase. Yes.
And
Uh,
when is that?
Okay, that's going to happen on Saturday, May 16th, 2026. Yes,
Okay.
at Bob's Piano. So that's also something that is in our website. And if you want more information, please contact our chair. And what else do we have? We have, okay, I talked about the scholarship competition and the honors recital. And well, we have our meetings also, our winter meeting coming
Yeah.
up in January. On January 17th, we're going to have a beautiful meeting with all our, let's say, Palm Beach County music teachers, and we're going to learn from a great artist is going to explain some excellent tips of technique, and
Yeah.
also pedagogical ways of improving our teaching. So we are looking forward to that event as well.
That
And
will be great.
yes,
No, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I know you're on a time crunch. You have a student coming. Is there
yes.
any last words before you log off that you'd like to share with us for our
Well,
listeners? Maybe
yes.
tell us again one more time how we find you or how we find our website.
Okay, yes. Our website is pbcmta.org, and I would like also to extend my heartfelt thanks to the executive board. We have Susan Dahlberg is our first vice president programs, Kathy Willow, second vice president, membership and corresponding secretary, Dr. Marie Jureit Bimish, she's our treasurer, Dr. Jackie Young, he's the recording secretary, Rhonda Danielson, she's an advisor and parliamentarian, and Tammy Levy, she's antitrust compliance officer. And also the thanks to our incredible chairs, Lisa Young,
Thank you.
Lee Dayanovich for the Judge Musical, and Jamie Lober for Student Day and Teacher Showcase, Nana Morimoto for the Scholarship Competition and Honors Recital, Dr. Estibalis Gastesi and Nana Morimoto for social media, because their leadership, their professionalism, and generous service make our programs possible and successful. So thank you so much for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for making the time for this, and we will. I know we will talk soon.
Yes.
And with that being said, have a beautiful day, and my show continues, which I'm going to still continue to talk about our program because there's things we didn't mention.
Okay. Incredible. Yes, thank you so much, Lisa. This was lovely. And thank you for inviting me and for the opportunity to talk about the beautiful events that we do in our organization. Thank
Yes.
you. Bye
You're
bye.
welcome. Ciao. So for our listeners, there's every year the Music Teachers Association, there is this one big meeting, and it's like a convention. It's 3 days. I know this year our meeting, once you're a member, you get to be a part of these things. This year it's on Amelia Island, and we have a 3-day convention with different music teachers, different music professions or professionals. I will not personally be going this year. I have not attended one. I think over the years it's been in like Las Vegas or Chicago. Next year's in Chicago. I can't really say exactly where it's been other than that, because I've only been a member for a few years now. So there's just so much. If you're interested, check it out. Again, PBC MTA, or just look up MTNA, and you'll find your town, your city, where Music Teachers Association is located, and you'll also be able to find different music teachers listed there as well. So in addition to that, I wanted to share with you, I love that Dr. Salani was on here. I wanted to also share with you that for our families, for our students, that are listeners, that are taking lessons, that are supporting family members taking lessons, even grandparents, relatives, when you're supporting, let's say, nieces and nephews or your relatives, when you're supporting them in their lessons, their music lessons, you're giving them a gift for life, right? Because when you learn an instrument, it's not just like learning how, I use this expression, learning how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You have 2 pieces of bread, you have peanut butter, you have jelly, you just put the peanut butter and jelly on and put it together, and that's it. You made your sandwich. And of course you can add things to it, but the foundation of it is those 3 things: the bread, the peanut butter, and the jelly. With music, when you're a student, it's never ending. And so whatever investments you make in your learning, in your journey for learning music, learning how to play an instrument, learning how to read music, learning how to work with other musicians, again, it's a gift you're giving yourself for a lifetime, because it's just never ending. And it's a beautiful gift. With that being said, there is so much out there online. There is so much in the community, so many teachers to learn from. And I mean, with Google being so accessible and with the different technology we have, it's like there's no excuse for not being able to find a teacher locally, or not to be able to find a music community nearby. And if you're not really, how would you say, some of us are not great on the computer, so maybe ask a friend or a family member to help you with that, to find local musicians that you can connect with. Other than that, for me personally, I've been playing piano since I was 5. I still take lessons. I've been playing for over 45 years, and it's a constant. I have my little kitten here, and she's playing with my bracelet. So if you see this head, if you're watching, you can probably see her. So it's again a gift that keeps on giving, and it is an investment that continues to grow. So if you've thought about being a student, if you've thought about learning a music instrument, go for it. You're only going to love it. And like I said, you're giving yourself a gift that keeps on giving. And for family and friends that are supporting you, they're helping you with that as well. I was thinking the other day, there was a time recently that I finished my 100th show. And what that was I did online shows around the world, or I should say that were open to around the world. And I played music. I played piano, and I read music, but when I play, I like to be original, and I like to play my own melodies and be a channel for that music to come out of me and to play with the inspiration of healing. And as Dr. Salani said to us earlier, music is healing. And the more we can share music with each other, the more that we can tap into the vibrations of healing, the more we find ourselves maybe feeling more relaxed, less anxious. Playing an instrument is a great way to let go of anxiety as well. There's a way to not feel like you have to do it right, and to just be able to sit and play is just such a beautiful gift that we give ourselves and that we share with others. So we have a few minutes left, and I just wanted to play piano for a little while for you today. So if you're at home, if you're in a space and a place where you could sit back and close your eyes, go ahead and take this opportunity to relax and listen to some music, some piano music that I will get to play for you. And if you're driving, don't close your eyes, but enjoy the listening to it. And no matter where you are in life, wherever you are in your journey, music has a way of touching all of us. Well, it's been a great show today. I'm so excited that Dr. Salani joined us earlier from Music Teachers National Association. And the fact that she is such an inspiration to our community. If you are a resident of Florida and live in the Boca Raton area, she teaches in that area. And again, to find her information, she is on the PBC MTA Music or Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association.org. And myself, I'm also a teacher, a music teacher, and I teach in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. You can probably find me by my name, Lisa Eva Gold. However, I am on the MTNA as well, the Palm Beach County Music Teachers Association. And music is a gift you give yourself and you give to your family members that you support. Whatever instrument you play, it doesn't have to be piano. And also, what Barbara said earlier in our show, and I'm so excited that there's so many different opportunities for musicians to be a part of sharing your gift with our listeners, our audiences, our live audiences, especially at the next event at the Music-thon, which will be held at the Wellington Mall, December 6th and December 7th. And if you are available one of those days, please do go to our website, PBCMTA, to sign up and contact Dr. Salani and let her know, because she is the chair for that event. And the more we come together as musicians, the more we share our gift. What we give, we get back. And the fact that we're not only playing at this event, Wellington Mall, we're not just playing to play for the holidays, we're playing for a charitable cause to raise money for the children of hospice. And other than that, it's been a pleasure having Dr. Salani on the show today. And the members that she did mention, there is a grand, big community of us. And if you are looking to sign up, please contact us. And we'd love to give you more information than just on here. So other than that, we have a couple minutes. I love to play. I love to share this gift. Thanks for tuning in today. Again, our guest was Dr. Barbara Salani from the Music Teachers National Association for Palm Beach County. And she's gone through training for so many years growing up in Europe. And myself, I've gone through taking lessons and learning what I know now. And music is a gift. And I know I've said that several times. And there's so many ways to learn how to play an instrument. There's so much support out there. Please, please, please help me keep music alive by taking a look and not being afraid to step into that realm of if you've considered playing an instrument. And we have such a great program in so many different areas, in so many different states, and so many different regions. There's just so much support out there. There's so much to learn. So again, reach out to us at pbcmta.org for Palm Beach County. And if you're tuning in from another state, all you need to type in is MTNA for Music Teachers National Association. And there is a whole slew of information. God bless. Have a wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Tune in to find out who my guest is. I can't wait. See you soon. Help keep music alive with me.